target, and I was super satisfied. And I was like, "Oh, Rick, I can't wait to come show you what I did today." So that's kind of what I accomplished. But this other part of this video that I want to make, this one's for my own purposes and what I saw in the pre-market from advice from Cleve. So let me get to the 15-minute chart as I was preparing earlier this morning. So Cleve kind of made a big deal about talking to me earlier on, I think Tuesday, it might have been, maybe I can't remember when it was, but during one of the coaching calls, I had asked Cleve to help me understand how he decided to enter last week on Friday. So he had to kind of recollect what it was that he was doing. And what he talked about was, I looked left and I looked at prior price action and if there was any key levels based on what I was seeing left. So I had marked out this box over here. I had marked out this box over here, which this was brilliant, by the way. And then I had marked out this box over here due to the price action that I was seeing here. I was seeing it here again. I was seeing it here again. I was seeing it consolidate in this uptrend in the pre-market, right? Over here on the left, this one in particular, this was the one that really helped me out today. Thank you, Cleve. So I saw price action here. I saw it again here. I saw it again here. I saw it again during our morning session here a few times. So I was very happy to see this. And I think I'm starting to understand what Cleve is telling us about the key levels being driven on the price action, not just your fibs. Up to this point, this entire time, I have been doing key levels based only on Fibonacci. And what that did for me today, as I've been thinking about this since Tuesday, since Cleve had talked to us about this, is because I want to read the market the way Cleve reads it, okay? So he's talking about, hey, it's going to come back down, and it might blow through that and keep going down, or you might see bullish price action. So here's an example of that. Check this one out. I'm recognizing now what I'm seeing. Cleve, thank you for the lesson. I think it's going to take me a few weeks to really implement this into my trading, but I see it now. Thank you. First 15-minute candle dipped into that box from previous price action. The next 15-minute candle, it blew through one key level and it blew through a second key level. The difference was from, let's just call it 12 to 34. That's about 20 points. Okay. Then it goes from that level and it comes back down. It blows through this level, comes back down to that level. Now, I couldn't have predicted, the market coming back down, but that was another minimum 20 points. And then what does it do? The next candle, you can see it bounces out of this. The candle opens here, it comes down, and then it comes back up. Where does it end? Where's the high on this one? I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, it comes up out of that area. More points. Bullish price action. Another candle. Bullish price action comes up almost all the way up to my bull plan area. Another one, it dips below, and this one dipped below and went almost all the way up to my bull plan again, but I could have caught that at my bear plan. I didn't trade these just because I'm seeing this in my review, but you can believe that over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be seeing the market the way you do, Cleve, at least in regards to previous price action key levels. Okay, then I see this little down hammer. I see this very bullish candle. It dips all the way down into that box again, bro, and then it marches up to this other key level through two of my key levels up to here. So that's another 20 points. And then I see this market come back down and it's approaching the key level. It doesn't quite touch it. It gets to my bear plan and then goes up and it skyrockets from there. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, what would Cleve do? And Cleve would see that as approaching that key level and finding bullish price action so that he can trade up to his targets. Here's a target. Here's another target. Here's my bull plan target 1. Here's my bull plan target 2. It went all the way from that level down here, all the way up to bull plan target 2. This could have been an amazing trade. I caught some of it, but it wasn't until around here that I started thinking, as I was losing all these small trades, I was thinking, what would Cleve do? And Cleve would make note of previous price action and then go up. Anyway, that last part of the video, that was for you, Cleve. I'm going to edit it out and send it to you privately. But Rick, I hope this finds you doing well. That was my review of what I did today and how I was able to perform as well as I did. At least for me, that was good performance. Rick, thanks for watching, man. If you're here to the end, you're the man.